Yo, what's up? This is Splendid Radio on Far Side TV with a very special guest, a dude who I could say, man, he loved hip hop a lot. He loves hip hop a lot. I met him several years ago. Uh,
20 years now, or
wow.
21, or 21.
Did I
Either
meet
or.
you? Did I meet you before Rock the Bells?
Yeah,
When we
well, no. We were in touch when I was with Urban America back in
okay,
like 2004, 2005. Then we finally got to meet in person at the Rock the Bells
at the
back
Rock
in
the Bells.
2008 down in Miami at the Bicentennial Park.
Yeah.
That we were talking a couple of weeks ago that that was the last time I saw Tribe perform together. Rest in peace to Five Dog.
Yeah, man. No, that was a special show. I was thinking about that, and you know, I was my memories of that show. I remember giving you a Brown Farside shirt. I
Yep.
remember being backstage. Meth and Red killed it,
Yep,
and
they sure
then
did.
Tribe went on. But Tribe's performance was kind of a blur. Like I saw on that tour, I saw him so many times that my mind just kind of scrambles up. But it was always amazing to me because you're that cat who you you Splendid is totally different than the journalism that you do, but you interview like a lot of hip hop cats, man. Like it's amazing, and I just kind of feel like your story needs to be told a little bit. So just kind of jumping into the double dutch. What city are you from?
I'm from Miami. Born
Okay,
and raised. But as I told you, my background is my parents are from Colombia.
okay.
Um,
Because the first time I met you, we were performing at this little club. You know what? We talked about that. I might have got my Florida uh visits kind of mixed up. Did you come to the show that we did at that little? It was like a 3 song show we did, kind of like at midnight at a small club.
no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no. Not
yeah.
what I remember. No, no.
You know what? I've only
We,
been to
we
Florida. Well, I've been to Florida, but I've only been to Miami 3 times. I've been to Miami 3 times, and I haven't been there to really enjoy it in the daytime. Like every time was nighttime, and I didn't have any great Cuban food. And it's so crazy because I love Cuban food. I eat it in I say every 2 months I'll eat it in LA. But yeah, my experience wasn't that. My experience was just really hip hop. And it's funny, I have a homeboy who was in Miami for the first time earlier this year, and he was like, "Man, that's my second home." He said, "Miami." He said, "I love everything about it." I was like, "Okay." Little technical difficulty, real quick on them. We'll wait for William to tap back in. Second show we've ever had the technical difficulty of internet connection.
Greg,
Yeah.
sorry, man. Technical
Nah,
issues. So, but
nah, that's
so
you
back to
know,
you were saying you've been to Florida. You were saying you've been to Florida how many
yeah,
times?
nah, I've been to Florida a couple times, but never had the daytime experience. You know what I'm saying? But I did have the experience of staying in a hotel room where you could pull a yacht up to my like to the back part of my hotel room. Like you could pull it had like a boat dock. So I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, yacht,
yeah, yeah,
documentation.
a landing. It had a landing at the back of my hotel room. So that I did see something baller, but I haven't experienced the daytime Ferraris, Lamborghinis everywhere, all that. But it's like, that's I would probably get into fishing and eating the food more than anything. Like, that's just, I'm beyond the super nightlife and all that kind of stuff. But tell me this though. We're gonna get into your hip hop journalism and whatnot. What was the first hip hop album that ever spoke to you?
The first hip hop that ever spoke to me, or the first one I heard, probably that spoke to me, that I was enthralled,
Yep.
probably Run DMC Raising Hell.
Okay. Okay. I could take that. I could take that. That was yeah. It's a trip. Me hearing you say that, I think back to on TV and MTV and the very beginning of MTV. And yeah, Run DMC, man. They definitely it man, they had the style, they had a little bit of comedic something to them, dope rhymes, Jam Master Jay, incredible DJ. You know what I'm saying? Which man, honestly, well, that was really one of the first rap groups on MTV because I was gonna say like we knew Jam Master Jay like as the DJ. Like he was the first really spotlighted DJ that we were able to see that kind of kicked
I
everything off.
agree.
Yeah. So tell me this. How did you begin your journey to journalism?
Um, Honestly, it was like I said, it was probably like the love of the music. Always
Mhm.
buying, reading the source, and rap pages, and watching MTV. BT Rap City, Joe Claire, and the box. Uh, and the box was based out of Miami.
You
Uh,
know
the,
what? I
the
never everyone that I talk to, I'll say about 30 to 40% of the people that I interview, they'll make a mention to the box. But I never, that was like an East Coast thing. And we might have had it out here, but for me, it was just really MTV. And then we might have had some local. You was the box might have been what we had out here as local. I know that there was something local where people could kind of you could request videos and stuff like that. I can't remember. Was that how the box was?
yes, you had to call in and give
Yeah.
a code, and then he would play the video.
You know what I've been seeing a lot of right now? And it, man, I've been seeing a lot of Detroit video footage from like their dance scene. And although LA was not connected to Detroit, the dances that they were doing and the styles and then them being into kind of electro hop and all that is crazy how that was. And it wasn't really played on the radio. So I would definitely like to do my own research and kind of figure out how the connection between LA electro hop, Detroit, and
Techno,
how
yeah, yeah.
New York kind of played into that. Cause they had their own scene for sure. For sure. So you froze up again on me?
You froze. I can't.
All right. So now we back in the room. We gonna chop. This gonna be the first one I really chop up a little bit. So we'll get it right. Um, your favorite hip hop movie? Technical difficulty. We gonna come back with William, and we gonna get him on another on another episode with a stronger connection. Splendid Radio on Far